rolling with the guys, vibing with the tide. Come on, vibe with
it. Another one. Is that what they saying? Another one.
Hey, another one. Let's get it. Hey,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Another episode.
Oh man, I think we on episode. Is it 5 or 6 now? What week we in the season? Jesus,
it's been a long. It feel like a long season the way Bama been playing.
Man, listen, y'all. We finna talk about it. And we got our OG with us, man. So yo, man, it's Mr. Shot TV, man. You already know we are vibing with the tide, man. I'm with the livest co-host in the land.
It's your boy J Mark.
J Mark, man. You gotta tell we with a legend right now, ain't we? A legend right now, man. I'm not mistaken, man.
For a lot of people back home, he needs no introduction, but to some of our friends and people that we know, hey, I've been knowing this man since I was probably like 4 or 5 years old. Hey, my first football coach who got me into playing sports, I probably wouldn't play sports, so I've never had him in my life growing up. He actually had me as a defensive end as a kid. Could y'all imagine me playing defense?
You look like a defensive end, man. You would have had to come back down to running back or something, but defensive end. I think I've known him since I was like 5 or 6 in the wild with my dad and everything, and always been there. Like I said, a man of the community. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Yeah,
a legend. We talking about Mr. Comic View, Alabama original kings of comedy right here, man.
Some people know him as comic. Some people know him as coach, mentor, father, brother, son. Hey, Steve Brown, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, man, hold up. Hold up. Wait. First off, y'all saying too much. Y'all giving away my age. Number two, that song. Did both of y'all get together and make that song? Who made that song?
That's one of our partners. One of our partners did it. Okay. We gotta put that on there, man.
Y'all did that. Okay.
Yeah, man. But first off,
do a little song.
Yeah,
remix coming soon.
Remix gonna get on the remix.
Hey man, listen, y'all okay. But did y'all have to give us the whole album? No, y'all didn't have to give us the whole album. Just
that's our warm up. That's our theme. Okay. Dion do it. Dion, give me my theme music. That's how we do rolling, vibing with the tide.
Hey man, that's what's up. The whole album.
I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you coming on for sure.
Hey man, that's what's big. Up. Let's talk Bama football. What's happening?
Yes, sir, man. So everybody knows South Carolina game was this past week, and I know there are definitely some emotions if you guys can look around at all three of us going around this screen. So I'm gonna start with my boy J Mark. J Mark, what was your reaction to the South Carolina game?
Honestly, I thought Bama was gonna come out with a lot more energy. They came out. They started off good. I think the first couple of drives started off good, especially that first offensive touchdown. But then they got kind of sluggish on both sides of the ball, especially on offense. I felt like we played to South Carolina's strength, which was their pass rushers, and we just let Jalen kind of sit back there trying to throw the ball instead of running the ball at the pass rushers to make those pass rushers have to get physical and kind of slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, the scheme wasn't there. I don't know if you saw the offensive coordinator's interview, but he said that he thinks the scheme was the issue. It wasn't the communication online, but it looked like a terrible scheme offensively. I do agree with that, brother. Steve, what was your thoughts?
Well, I got a lot to say if you don't mind, and I'm just going to throw it in there real quick. First of all, Kalen DeBoer needs to get used to SEC football. He's not used to it, something he's never seen, and he doesn't understand the aggression. Number two, the defense, they're not playing with pride. They're not playing Bama defense. Why? Because I don't think that they believe in the 4-2-5 scheme. That's why they're playing slow and confused. They don't believe in it, and I just feel like also – a lot of it fall back on the players because they're not playing with Alabama pride, the standard. People always holler, to us so-called old heads. Well, man, times have changed. Well, the Bama standard doesn't have to. And that's
No,
what the thing
no.
is.
Amen.
And I think that the coach needs to go back to coaching instead of being these kids' friend. He got kids wearing fingernail
Mm.
polish, doing podcasts, they partying and dancing after every play. They doing all that. That's not Bama football.
Yeah.
That's why nobody's
Yep.
afraid of Bama. And now Bama used to blow people out. Now they're barely winning. So if they don't get it together, it's going to be a long season. So I think it starts from the inside out, but it also starts with the coach. He needs to
Yeah.
understand the
Yeah.
Bama culture, and maybe we'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go
I
ahead, bro.
one thing I was thinking about is Nick Saban preached on the small things.
Paying attention to
Especially
detail.
pay attention to
Detail
detail.
for
If
sure.
we can be up by 4 touchdowns, but if you miss your assignment, Nick Saban is going to be on that sideline ready to chew you out. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think they get
Mm-hmm.
mad at them missing the small assignments that they're supposed to do.
Nah.
Stay in your gap, stay in your position. Stop trying to follow the ball. If you know this is your assignment, stick to your assignment. Stop trying to use your eyes so much and just stick to what your assignment is.
Yeah, I
Well,
think that's the flaw in the
another thing
defense,
we
though.
got to go with this too, and people are afraid to say it. These kids are not playing for the win. They're not playing for the passion. They're not playing for the pageantry or the tradition of the school anymore. They're playing for NIL. And that's what it is.
Yeah,
So now the coaches, they instead of them being coaches, they have to kind of buddy with them because they don't want to leave. Because now, if
yeah,
they get fussed at, if they get cursed out, which is traditional in football, and getting
yeah,
your ass chewed out, they'll transfer. And it's like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think these coaches need to get more control of this football thing because or this NIL thing because that is hurting college football tremendously. That's what it all boils down to.
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's why Saban left ultimately because of NIL, and
And
it
he
just
tried to
shows
warn
how
us.
happy.
yeah. He
Yeah,
did.
I think he's gonna. That's gonna be his number one thing. I think he's tasking himself with actually going to control NIL. Well, get some control because right now there is no control
Exactly.
around
There's no
NIL.
control, and the
Yeah,
thing
So
is, now it's like the NIL is so bad. You got kids, which I love Malachi. Malachi is cool. He's a very very respectful guy. But you've never seen Alabama play that a player act like that in the history of
woo,
Bama. Why? Because now the players feel like they got the control. So
yeah,
hmm
when they do something where it could be some type of penalty or ramifications for if y'all want to get all this money, anything y'all do, a bad penalty or anything like that, we taking some of your money. Now,
yeah,
now
hmm
we getting a little bit of control back because y'all got all this money and y'all doing what y'all want to do. Y'all doing everything else other than football. You've never
yeah,
Yeah,
seen, a Bama football player, especially a freshman, have a podcast during the season. You
dog.
know what I'm
Is
saying?
that not?
You got guys out there on the field with chains and stuff on over their jerseys. Every
yeah.
time you make a touchdown, y'all hitting the Dougie and all this. No, Bama was whooping ass and they was taking
Yeah.
names and they wasn't saying a word.
No, not say
That's
the
pretty
word.
funny.
I would say it's hard to focus on football when you gotta focus on your content the next day. You
Yeah.
Exactly.
gotta be that. You gotta be
Exactly.
a content creator.
No, 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 no,
Like,
Jamarcus, you
uh,
wrong. Not the next day after the game.
after the game, yeah, yeah, yeah. They the
During
Oh,
the
locker room. They
game.
in the locker room filming. They filming the locker room dance in the locker room.
exactly. They
It's
got
TikTok,
the
like,
cell phone
TikTok.
out in the locker room partying, and I'm looking at this party they having in the locker room, and I get offended because somebody walked by his nuts out. I'm like, come on, bro, what y'all doing?
Welcome to the new era, man.
I don't
oh
so
receive
do
it.
man,
you, so do you think that the lot? Do you think everything is lost so far? I do think that we have lost that essence of Alabama right now. I don't think there's a team that's scared of us
no,
out there at all.
no.
So I do think that part is lost. But do you think we be able to get it back this season?
I think the only way we can get it back is by our play. Our defense is not aggressive. It's been years since we had a dominant D line. Everybody can run on us, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like the coaches are accepting it. Like I watched the Womack. I watched his press conference the other day, and
Me too.
he
Me
was talking
too.
about, oh man, people keep doing this shuffle pass. We got to figure out how to stop it. No defensive coach ever says that. Do y'all realize I
You
was
figure
playing
out the
with
topic.
Bama on the PlayStation last night? Guess how I lost? Somebody did the inside shuffle pass. I'm like, yeah, damn, I
Yeah,
can't even stop it on here.
just can't stop. They
Come
put that
on,
on the
man.
game.
Yes.
The Bama
Yes.
stopper. They just named. They
Yes.
don't even have a name for the shuffle pass. It's just the Bama stopper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's no pride on defense, man. And the thing is, when they brought the defense coordinator in, the word on him was that his defense was an attacking defense. So
Yeah.
far,
Yeah.
they ain't attacked nobody. They've been getting assaulted.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, we haven't attacked since the second half of Georgia game. We've been on defense, like literally on defense, just trying to figure out what everybody else did. That first half of Georgia, we was in attack mode. Like at
Yeah.
least the blitz packages were getting back there. I haven't
Yeah.
Man,
seen a good blitz in a
man, let me
minute.
tell y'all something. The first half of the Georgia game, I'm like, yeah, we going all the way. Ain't nobody stopping us.
Everybody,
Yeah. I would
everybody.
definitely feel that way.
Everybody,
I've
we
never.
look. I'm ready to play the Dallas Cowboys. I'm ready to play everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we
And,
got
and
Cowboys
ever
for sure.
since then,
I don't know what I wonder what was that flip like. Like, are they getting in their head
Dog,
too much on defense?
dog.
Because
I have
South Carolina has
no
71 total
idea.
plays. 71 total plays. They got to get off the field. I don't get like what's the problem from the first half of Georgia since it's like they are a totally different team.
And let me say this too: it's not just defense. Like you know what I'm saying? It's all like. Did y'all realize you can't name a player who was on the hands team for the online kick recovery? Why are all these random guys on the onside
and
kick?
no
Like,
receivers. Look, let me tell you something. I'm watching the game. They do the onside kick. I'm out there. What the hell am I out there? I get out there. So listen, and on offense, dude, Caleb, what's his name? I think not Caleb. What's his name? Hollywood Williams. What's his name? Ryan
yeah,
Williams
Ryan Williams.
is a
Yeah,
dog. But what
monster.
people don't understand that there are 4 or 5 more dogs out there just like him.
Hmm.
But you
Yeah.
gotta utilize
You got to
Yeah.
everybody
feed them.
on offense. And
Yeah, you
then
Yeah.
got to
I'm
feed
telling
them.
y'all, I'm knocking on wood and whatever. I hope this doesn't happen, but Jalen Milroe is not going to last the season
No.
because he's
No. No. No.
Mm.
No.
overutilizing him and he's going to get him hurt. We got we
Yes.
got we got Jam and Justice, two of the baddest running backs in the
Yes.
NCAA, and you're not utilizing them.
Not using them.
Yeah,
We only had.
Y'all brag that we had the best offensive line in football. Why aren't you
yeah,
letting these hogs loose and let them maul people down?
Yeah.
agreed.
We
So
only
so
had
and then it's bad,
104 rushing yards.
right? And then
Sad.
it's really bad coaching because the only reason Georgia came back is because we didn't run the ball. Every play
Didn't
we
run the
want to
ball.
throw. So it's bad.
Yep.
So that's that West Coast Pac-10, Pac-12 play caller.
Yeah.
I want to throw the ball all over the yard instead of milking the clock, running the
Yep.
ball, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep. Because I think some of Jalen Milroe interceptions are he's getting beat up. He's thinking he's
He's
tired. He's
tight.
thinking too
Yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly.
hell,
So
honestly, if we
basically
keeping
he's trying to
it,
get the ball out of his hand.
if
Sometimes
we
he just
keeping it 1,000, y'all, that Ryan Williams play was because he was tired. That wasn't no good throw. He just threw it up there for Ryan. He's like, man, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna toss it up there, and that's when Ryan came back, did the spin, did
Yeah,
another spin, and
yeah.
made all his NIL money in one play.
yeah.
You
Well, the
know,
thing is, I can't dispute what you're saying, but Jalen as a passer has improved tremendously. He
Yeah,
yeah,
he
has.
has
So
improved.
so 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 I mean, you can't take anything away from him, but there is a such thing as getting tired. Jalen was
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
tired as hell
Mm-hmm.
during that South Carolina game because he was getting
Yes.
Man,
hit.
listen,
They ran
Yep.
him at least 4 times in a row. Come
Yep.
on now,
yes,
and you got and you
it,
Yeah.
got
it,
and you got running backs like what am I doing here?
listen,
Exactly.
it's at the point where J Mark didn't see me do this during the game. I know all of us, when we see him go empty, we know exactly what's about to happen. We know when they not about to throw the ball. They finna pull the two linemen and do the little Jalen running pass.
Mhm.
I'm talking about little kids notice at this point. Everybody knows
Yeah,
when they about to run the ball with Jalen. It
when
is
it's coming.
very obvious.
Well,
It's
Yeah.
very
it
obvious.
it depends on where the tight end lines up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're either going to pass or they're going to or they're going to bring the tight end is pretty much empty. Then when he comes
Mm-hmm.
in, that means the line is double stacked, so he can pull either left or right, and they're gonna run it.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so so, but and it throws the defense off, true enough. But at the same time, dude, you supposed to be an offensive guru coming from the West Coast. Give us more.
Yeah.
Show us something else.
Yeah.
Because we tired of our
Yeah.
quarterback running the ball so much.
And then you got your running backs like Jam Miller, who put his body on the line, pass blocking. I'm pretty sure he didn't have about 2 concussions out there pass blocking.
Man, listen, dog.
Feed that man the ball for getting his head. I was knocked off all that pass blocking he
They
be doing out
getting
there.
crushed. They getting crushed. But I do think the scheme was bad. I do want to say I have a personal beef right now with Kane Womack and the defense. But let me just give credit where credit is due. Second half, I do think the defense played out their minds in a way. Like if you think about it, as far as the defense has to cause all those turnovers because of how bad we were playing and how bad the coaching was. I think second half the defense actually showed me something as far as okay, that was better. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if I just had to be honest as far as the turnovers they were causing, offensively, I hated what we were doing. I have no idea why we could have just ran the timeout. You know what I'm saying? In different situations, so it was bad situational football in several moments. Don't get me wrong, the defense. We all thought we were gone, right? When South Carolina got the ball back, everybody started being up. Let's pack our bags. We are getting out of the top 10 tonight. You know, no hopes for the playoffs. But
So you said you got a beef against Kane Womack. What is it?
Well, me and J Mark went to South, so of course, we've been upping them, and you know what I'm saying. I just feel embarrassed as far as I was the one. Yeah, Kane Womack, USA football. Now
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
no
know
little
what?
pride.
I think
Yeah.
personally he was good for USA football, but just like DeBoer, when they got to the SEC, they saw a totally different animal. SEC football is the most competitive, most talented, the strongest conference in the nation, without a doubt. Without
Agreed.
a
Yeah.
doubt. And people, and then you got to understand this too. And I don't think the two coaches understand. They at Bama. Bama always got a target on their back. Everybody
Yes.
who plays Bama, that is their national championship. And then another
Yes.
thing, if Bama play you at your house and you beat Bama, you mess with the
Yeah.
school, mess with spend a couple of $1,000 because that goalpost coming down.
Yeah.
Easily.
That's how big Bama's brand is. And I think the defensive coach and the offensive coach don't understand what they've gotten themselves into.
Yeah,
Now,
Yeah.
I think
I'm
they
gonna tell you what's
definitely.
gonna happen. If they lose to Tennessee, Bama fans gonna show up at their houses and try to move them out manually. I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, Womack is on is
They gonna
he's
already be
definitely
in the
on,
house.
on thin
And
ice
somehow they
right
gonna
now.
have
I
their
want to
keys.
ask dog, he might as well not even get back on the bus. Just let him just go ahead and you know what I'm saying? J Mark got booted out because of his phone. So he'll get back in. But
Mhm.
we're gonna keep it going. I want to ask you out of the rest of our schedule, what is the one game you see right now where you like that's the one? Like if we get past it, we okay, or if we don't, if we get past it, we're okay, or this game right here we may not make it past. What opponent left on the schedule are you most nervous about?
Well, to be honest, uh, I can't. I'm nervous about all of them right now. You know why? Because you can't. The reason I say that because
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
inconsistent. You can't beat a Georgia and then come in and then turn around and lose to Vanderbilt. Now,
that
now,
is
now, now, now,
insane.
now, 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 another thing. Let's look at it like this, and you're
Yeah.
probably feeling the same way. If we beat Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
you still gonna be worried because you're gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
we beat a good team. Then we finna go around and lose to a sorry team. See, the thing is. I think one reason we lost to Vanderbilt is because they didn't apply that 24-hour rule like Coach Saban. We gonna
Agreed.
party for 24 hours, then it's back to football. I think they
Yeah.
partied 48 hours,
48.
or more. They partied the whole week and forgot about Vanderbilt, and that's what
Yeah.
happened. So the thing is, man, another thing, I don't think this team knows how to finish because if they did, they would have ran the ball. They would have ran. They would have ran. If we know that South Carolina has two of the best edge rushers in the NCAA. So why are you
No
not running up
sense.
the middle? Why are you not running up the
Yeah.
middle? Or why are you not running at them? Edge
Yeah.
rushers hate to be ran at.
Always,
So
and
go ahead.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say always, and I agree 100%. That like, especially with how everything is going right now. J Mark, you in yet? My
Yeah, I'm
brother
in.
struggling, man. All right, there we go, there we go. But right now, as far as the issues with our team, I'm trying to do a pie chart as far as who do I give more blame with, either the coaches or the players. And for some reason, I think it's coaching way more than the players. Like, I'm not trying to say that, I think it's like 75 coaching, and then, all right, that's probably too much. I think it is 70%, 70 to 65% coaching, and then it's 35 to 30% players.
Can I challenge you on that?
Yeah.
All due
What's
respect,
your hat?
all due respect, with all due respect on y'all's podcast, I'm going to tell you something. You a damn lie. It's coaching all day
Whoo,
long. Why do I say that?
100%.
Because they got away from the Bama standard. Even
I
though
love it.
Saban is gone, the standard should still be here. They're letting the players do the music thing. They're letting the players come out with fingernail polish. They got podcasts during the season. They're dancing. They're doing all this, and they're getting too comfortable. The stuff that Malachi Moore did, I love him to death, cool dude, but his ass should have sat down
Unacceptable.
at least to halftime, because you got to set the tone. You got to set the tone for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the
Yeah,
team. And guess what? It's going to happen again. Maybe not with Malachi, but somebody else, because they saw they can get away with it. I
yeah,
understand it's like, man, well, maybe we handle the situation internally. This nigga acted up in public. You get it.
yeah,
You get it where you get it. You get it where you
Yeah,
act up. So why can't I publicly punish you for what you did, so we can
for
show
sure.
I can show the team I ain't out here playing.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
so the thing, and then another thing, dude, you're too passive. You're it's like okay, it's like, okay, they scored. I don't care. Let's score. And see, here's the thing. This is how I know they got away from the Bama standard. This coach is more so concerned about outscoring you than stopping you. That's never
yeah,
been the way of Bama. Bama is, we gonna stop your ass. You ain't gonna even want to get the ball. Because we gonna
yeah.
punish you.
Mm-hmm.
do you
We gonna
think
do
we
what we
should
want to
have?
do on offense, but you don't want the ball.
Do you think we should have went for a defensive head coach instead of an offensive head coach?
I know. I think we should have went for an offensive head coach who also thinks defense is just as important, and
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hired somebody that really knew defense. Hell, if I was them, I would have probably brought Jeremy Pruitt back. If you want to keep it 100.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that was. I mean, I don't think he's still suspended, right, J Mark? Can he even
I
come
think
back
I
No,
right
think he's
well,
now?
still
no.
in trouble in
Actually,
violation.
if you know what I think, if he comes back, he won't get paid for the first season or some type of probation or something or
Shit.
whatever.
Oh, okay.
Hell no, I ain't
So
coming
somebody
back
pay him
again.
up on the table.
Yeah, I
Somebody
gotta
pay,
do
yeah,
something
somebody,
illegal.
yeah. Y'all players get that NIL money and kind of.
Yeah,
Collection plate.
get something under the table.
Yeah.
All
And,
right,
and let
this
me say
week,
this about
go
about
ahead.
the about the podcast and all this other stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I love the Ryan Williams kid. I love all of them. But this is football season. I need you
yeah,
concentrating on football and nothing else.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
After the season, do what you want to do. You can do all that, have your podcast, this and that. But in season, shut it down. Shut it all
Especially
down.
with
I
the
need you concentrating
since
on
I'm paying
football.
you. Yeah,
yeah,
since I'm paying you. Yeah, it's a different ball
And,
game.
and guess what?
So,
I shouldn't even have to pay you for you to concentrate on football and want to get better. Again, these kids are not concentrating on working hard, being competitive, being disciplined to go to the NFL. You know why? Because they got the NIL.
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
I ain't
Yeah,
gotta do as much. All I gotta do is get my name, my likeness, and this and that, and make a couple plays. I'm good.
mm-hmm,
yeah.
yeah.
I ain't got no
I
argument.
saw
But see,
Ryan.
another thing, what they're not teaching these kids though, and a lot of these kids going broke before they even get all their money, because they're not teaching these kids financial literacy, and
Mm,
they offering all this money, but they ain't telling these kids they got to pay them taxes. They ain't telling them that. They going out
yeah.
buying all this and that and these chains, but they ain't telling them you got to pay taxes.
And
Yeah,
you know why? Because them they they don't even get to talk. The kids already got agents. You get what I'm saying? They don't even get to talk to the kids technically about any type of finance. They would be in breach of whatever
Hey man,
contract they
trust me
probably
when I tell you,
recruiting.
in a year or two, they're gonna shut it down. I'm telling you.
Year or two, we giving it 2 years for NIL.
No, what I'm saying, not shut it completely down, but it's gonna be more controlled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna have to. You
yeah,
have to have more control. Cause basically,
Yeah,
just basically
yeah,
yeah,
just free agency now.
yeah.
yeah.
And
So
see, the thing is, what's his name? I forgot his name. Real good kid, but I was disappointed on him because this Negro quit and talking about he in the transfer portal already. And
Otis, Jaheim
Jaheim
Otis.
Otis, love him to death,
Mm-hmm.
but that's crazy, man. And what this transfer portal does long term is teach you how to quit. If things don't go your way, I'm a
Yeah.
transfer. I'm gonna quit and go
Oh
somewhere
yeah,
else.
yeah.
What
That's
man?
worse than
When I was
anything.
growing up, and even when I was coaching little league, dude, fight for what's yours. If you believe that you can do it, continue on. You gonna fight for it. One thing we ain't gonna do is quit. We ain't
Yeah,
ever
Yeah,
gonna quit. And because you're not up on the depth chart because you've been injured a lot, you're feeling entitled that you should get in, but if you're injured, you're not helping the team, you're hurting the team. Now you give
yeah,
back 100% and you fight for that position. You came to Bama for a reason. And because you're
yeah,
not getting what you want, oh, I'm going to jump in the portal. That is how the portal is hurting college football. Nah, bro, you where you are. You better get better.
yeah. At
yeah,
least play this year. I didn't understand that because it could still be opportunity for you. Somebody gets hurt, something happens, you would be next up right there. But already saying, "Hey, I'm out. Good luck, Bama, this year." Like that's insane. Like I don't even think. Wait, you don't dress out anymore, right?
You
You
know,
done
as
with
a
it.
matter of fact, I didn't really like y'all intro song, so I'm finna go. You see how that
Yeah,
sounds? I'm quitting
yeah.
because I don't agree with something. It's stupid, man. It's stupid.
All right, we gotta do score predictions, y'all. So we got Tennessee. Hey, Steve, can you tell people what does Alabama and Tennessee mean to you?
Man, it means so much, man. I mean, the you know what I mean? If it doesn't do anything to you, me playing football, being a football coach on every level, you know, because I did the coaching on little league, middle school, high school, and college at Stillman. And the thing is, man, just watching Bama being this dude is bragging rights. It's so much more.
Yeah,
Because I'm
hmm
telling you
yeah,
right now, if you're a Bama fan and you go to Knoxville, like right now, you would get bit by a hound dog and get hit in the head with some moonshine. Something
they
gonna
just
happen.
throw it
I
at
mean,
you.
it's just that bad. But let me say this, man. Bama might have a really good chance if they do what they're supposed to do. Why?
Yeah,
I watched Tennessee plenty of times. Tennessee has a great quarterback if you keep him upright. If you
yeah,
hit him, he's done.
listen,
yeah,
That's
listen,
Arkansas and Florida. If
and
you hit him,
Florida
he is done. Okay,
yeah,
so now the team becomes one dimensional, and that's the running
running the
game.
ball,
But here's the
and the running
thing.
back's good too.
But here's the thing. Alabama ain't stopping nobody running. They ain't hardly
no,
stopping
Facts.
nobody. So we got to pick our poison, and you got to always blitz this guy. You got to always put a hat on him because if he
Mm-hmm.
stands upright, he's gonna tear you apart. That's how good
yeah,
he is when he's comfortable.
Got
yeah.
you. What's your
So
score prediction?
uh, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait to see what happens because Bama
Ooh.
Bama has me scared. You don't know which Bama gonna show up.
Mm-mm.
Now, if the Bama that played Georgia in the first half showed up, I'm going to say Bama 28, Tennessee 10, because Tennessee's offense has been struggling big time lately.
Yeah, and their defense been showing up.
Who Tennessee's defense?
Yeah,
It's all right.
I
Yeah,
mean
but they
they
play
holding
who
people
they play.
to
They played Oklahoma, but Oklahoma didn't
Oklahoma.
have a quarterback.
Yeah, Oklahoma's terrible at offense
Yeah,
altogether. They quarterback can't throw. I don't know. And by the way, I got to do it. Auburn, how did y'all lose to that quarterback? That just don't even make sense.
cause
That's a
they
whole nother
Auburn,
topic.
cause
But
they Auburn.
yeah, that's just terrible. But now I agree. They even though they lost to Arkansas, it was still very low scoring. If the offense would have even just shit, did anything that game, they walk away with the wins. It's a terrible low scoring game. So I respect Tennessee's defense. So I do think it's gonna be
Hmm.
similar to South Carolina. I'm gonna go with Ooh, I like your 28-10. I'm gonna go with 35 to. I just feel like we a team that we like thrillers in the end. So I'm gonna go 35-32. Alabama
We will
35.
score 35 if Coach DeBoer's offensive coordinator get all of the receivers involved
Mm,
instead of
Yeah.
running
yeah.
Nero and just throwing to Ryan Williams.
I think I think if we take away the South Carolina game, we've shown the ability to do that. I got faith in the offense to do that, and even not target Ryan too much, but you know what I'm saying, use him as the threat because he's clearing it out for everyone else. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it's people open, but I
Yeah.
think we got to get Kendrick Law back. I don't know if he's healthy or not yet,
He's
but
healthy. He's
get
playing
out
this
the
game. He's
Yeah,
Oh
healthy.
he
yeah,
play.
let's go then. Let's go. Yeah, we got our old offense back. I'm doing 35-32. J Mark, what you looking like with the score prediction?
I'm going 35-30. I think we can score. I think Tennessee's gonna play out their mind. Cause just because they playing against Alabama, I don't care about what they did all the rest of this beginning of the season. They playing against Alabama, so they gonna show up. Josh Heupel gonna have the best game plan for Bama. This whole season has been leading up to Alabama. So everything they've been doing is gonna lead up to Alabama. They play calling, everything gonna lead up to playing Alabama. They're gonna do what they did 2 years ago and run that same type of offense and try to spread it out and throw it at our safeties. So I think they're going to score 30. We got to be ready to put up 35, 40 points.
I
Hey,
would
well, the
not
thing
be
is,
surprised if
the
they
man.
came out with the triple option.
Hey,
They just
listen,
come.
listen.
They just said,
Jamarcus, you
Uh,
said a lot, and you made a lot of sense. But yeah, he gonna game plan. He gonna game plan big time. And guess what? He game planning just that inside shuffle pass. That's all he doing the whole game.
that's it.
Because
That
Bama
shuffle
cannot stop
pass.
it.
They go straight in.
Yeah, inside shuffle pass the whole
shuffle
game.
left, shuffle right. That's what he doing.
That's it.
Shuffle. Oh man, that's funny. But I definitely wanna well J Mark, I wanna we gotta do our message of the week, Steve. So we're gonna show you how we do our message of the week. If you wanna do one, we'll let you go, after us. But me and J Mark, what we do a quick message to either a coach or fan base or players or one or the
hmm
other. And it's kind of fun. It's been a kind of a quick little success, a quick hit with us. J Mark, you already got who you targeting this week?
Yeah, I know what target this week.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna count you down. You ready? J Mark, you can hear?
Yeah, I can hear.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Lane Kiffin, we did it again.
Back at Lane.
We had LSU on the ropes. And I told my homegirl, I said, they're going to find a way to lose this damn game. And guess what you did? Lost the damn game. Lane Kiffin, pack your damn bags and just go. You don't belong in the SEC, but go home.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh man, I love
So
this part.
do I get to do one?
Yeah, you go after me.
Okay, cool.
All right, I got mine. 3, 2, 1. This message is to Oklahoma's quarterback. It's this thing at quarterback that you need to learn how to do, and it's called throw the ball. And due to you not being able to throw the ball, you have officially made Texas the best team in the SEC. So, brother, my message is to you: get better at throwing. All right, Steve, you ready for it?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
This is Steve Brown, and my message is to you guys and all the people who are watching this podcast. And my message is, wherever you go in life, that's where you're gonna be.
That
Hey,
was
I
real
like
deep.
it.
That was
Where you go, like
surprisingly
that's where you
deep.
gonna be.
I could just see, that's one of those messages that's gonna hit people at the bar. And
Yeah.
then I hope somebody watch this podcast and catch your ass at the bar and bring this up and be like, hey, bro, like I really felt like, when you was saying what you gonna do in life is like, I'm doing life and you do it and then just and they
Crying
talk to
and
your
shit.
ass for 2 hours, drunk as hell, about that damn message. That's what I hope happens, man. And it's possible. I pray that happens. I'm putting this part on social media. I swear to God.
Hey man, well you know what? It it ain't gonna happen because I don't even go to clubs. It don't go to clubs and bars no more. So I'm done with that. So
That is
yeah, it ain't gonna
actually a fact.
Hey,
That is
but
a
look,
fact.
guess my luck, somebody gonna catch my ass at church. You know, God sent that message to me. Like, nigga. Hey
They
man,
gonna
I
catch you.
appreciate y'all having me on, man. This is a fire podcast, man. Thank y'all for having me, man.
Man, we
Thank you for
appreciate you, man.
yeah. Thank you
J
a
Mark,
lot
you
for
got any exiting words?
Hey man,
you
hey. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know. I was just gonna say, Steve, tell people where they can find you. What you got going coming up in Atlanta or any other city coming up.
Hey man, I'm just still currently touring. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Comic Steve Brown, fan page, Comedian Steve Brown. And of course, I am a part of an independent film. You guys will see it really soon. It's really cool
Okay.
and hopefully it'll make the box office. So just working, man. Just working and still trying to inspire. So hey,
It
there
was
it
up.
is, man.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Appreciate you, man. Steve, any words? Was that what you were about to say? Anything else you wanted to say?
No, that's it, man. Y'all heard
All
my
right.
message.
All right. All right. Well, hey, y'all. Thank y'all for vibing with the tide. Listen, man. Get through the Tennessee week. We're gonna get this together. And like I said, man, we're gonna be here next week. We're gonna do it all over again, man. You officially have vibed with the tide, and we are out, man.
You ain't finna play that song no more, Ari. He playing that song. All right, y'all. I'll holler.
Vibing,
All right,
vibing.
y'all.